Okay. Going to God. 4 things. Awareness. Being honest with God. Awareness. Acknowledgement. Acceptance. And action. Those are the 4 things we need to have right relationship. To get in right relationship with God. With our Creator. Okay? Because until we are aware that we're distant from Him, we're not going to know to draw near to Him, right? It's like if you think you're close with God, there's probably a lot of people around here right now who are Christians, believers, walking in some faith, walking in faith, but they're distant from God, and He's calling us now. He's calling all His believers and unbelievers. He's calling us to draw near to Him. So I'm saying, gut check yourself. Are you really near God? Or are you just doing works and deeds, keeping yourself busy? How is your prayer life? How is your connection with God? Do you hear Him speak to you? Because if you don't, if you're not, then you're not near Him. You're not drawing near to Him. Okay, because He's there. So awareness, that's why awareness is first. Because until we're aware that we're distant from Him, or that we're being dishonest with Him in some way, then we can't fix it. Nothing's going to change, okay? So this requires either your personal gut check and you're able to listen and hear the Spirit speaking to you in that way, or go to a trusted friend, someone who you can ask in loving kindness and respect, and someone who the Lord speaks through to you, and they can maybe make you aware. This is what happened for me, okay? I was going around and I was saying, I'm not an angry person. I don't know why I'm in such a bad mood right now. I'm not an angry person. I never throw things. I never slam things. I don't yell. I'm not an angry person. It took somebody to tell me, actually, that's not true. We're going to disagree with you. You're pretty angry, right? I was pretty angry, but I didn't know it, okay? So I was being dishonest with God, with myself, about who I was and what I was feeling. So until I was aware of it, when someone brought it to my attention and said, you know what? It's okay, you're angry. You have a right to be angry. Some stuff has happened. You've had some things happen. You're angry. It's okay. It's a feeling. It's emotion, right? It doesn't have to stick with you. You don't have to stay that way. God doesn't want you to stay that way, but He needs you to know that that's where you're at right now. Because otherwise, how are you going to turn to Him? Why would you turn to Him if you if you just think nothing's wrong, right? So awareness, right? Okay, acknowledgement. I had to acknowledge that yes, this was true, and that yes, I had been dishonest with God, right? I had to acknowledge that yet this is truth, okay? So for whatever it is for you in your life, it's an acknowledgement. You have to acknowledge it. And then you have to accept yourself for that, okay? And know that God accepts you too. But you have to accept it as truth. You can't just say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I guess I am an angry person, and then just continue about being angry. Nothing's going to change. You have to say, yeah, I'm angry, Lord. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Now, what do I do, right? What do I do? And that's where action comes in. That's the next step, action. So we're aware. We've been made aware. Then we have acknowledged it, that it's true, right? And then we've accepted it for what it is, right? If it's pain, if it's anger, if it's despair, if it's depression, right? Accept that is what it is, right? I didn't want to be an angry person. I thought I was a good person, a nice person, a compassionate, nice person. I was angry. And I was treating other people with anger. People that I loved too. And it just started overflowing and overboiling, and then finally when it rose to the surface, that's when I was like, what is this? I don't know why I'm in such a bad mood. I'm not an angry person. Yeah, it was my anger rising up inside of me. My spirit was telling me, we're angry. We need help. So once I accepted that, then I was able to go to the Lord and ask, please God, don't lead me this way. I don't want to stay this way. And I did. I hit my knees for the first time in my life ever. And I hit my knees and I cried out to God, Lord, don't leave me this way, please. Because trust me, I've been through years and years of therapy, and none of it has gotten rid or even told me that I was angry. Right? Only one thing, one being can help deliver me from that. And that's God. That's my Lord and Savior, God, Jesus Christ, whatever you want to call him. I said Jesus, you know. No, I didn't mean to swear. I edit that out. Action. Now I have to follow God's guidance in action to do what it required, do the work that it requires to help myself not be angry. God will speak to you and tell you what that action is.
In 1
Trust
mile,
him. Listen to
turn
him.
left.